You have to have consistency. Right now, it's interesting too, because on social media, you're seeing a lot of immigration attorneys that they're posting here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're going, but it is the ones that are consistent that will be successful on the app. If you're not consistent, you're not going to get it.
And it's funny because you just never know which video you post is going to hit. Like like the algorithm, you just never know. Like I've made, I don't know how many videos I've made, and it's like some of them just pop.
You can't even think about that. That is non-relevant.
Yeah.
And how you look doesn't matter. How you speak doesn't matter. And I have been attacked from everything, from how I look, physically, all of my features, to the lisp that I have, to the words that I use. Sometimes I'll speak quickly and I'll say is instead of are, for example, and I'll have the grammar police come and contact me.
I love the grammar police.
But everybody is a warrior behind their screen.
Yeah.
So when you understand that who the comments are coming from, and not to take it personal, because you have the confidence in yourself and you're not going to allow somebody who is a nobody to break that confidence of you, you just take it as stride. But I get attacked for everything. I've been cursed at, private message cursed at, threatened at, especially because I'm in immigration. So there's a myth that I'm facilitating something that is illegal, which is the exact opposite of what I'm doing. Exact opposite. I'm actually facilitating a legal process. Yeah. But people don't get that.
I get it too. Unfortunately, I get called ambulance chaser and all the other names, And listen, I mean, they just don't understand that what we're doing, we're helping people, we're impacting lives. We're actually doing good things,
right. And then there's also a myth that apparently as an immigration attorney, you're not allowed to charge, though I don't understand why people think that immigrants are poor. They're not poor.
Yeah.
I don't know where this came from. Like, and it may come from the fact that, unfortunately, within my specific field of immigration attorney, they insist on doing work for free. And that's something that's really sad, because that's something that just waters down your product. But I have no control over that. And that's not how we operate at all.
No, you charge a fair fee for the work that you do. And that does actually have a major impact on a person's life. Right. And I get the same thing. I mean, I whenever I post stuff, it's like, oh, he's taking 40%. He's getting all the money. And it's like, do you realize I work on cases for 2 or 3 years. I haven't gotten paid $1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes, I do get paid 40% at the end, but the client would have had zero, but for us being involved. And they're very happy at the end with what they get, So sometimes you just have to face those things head on. I like to do that. I like to just be straightforward about it. Let the comments argue, because what I typically see also is that there's going to be a lot of people that may give you hate, but then there's going to people that are going to come and save you a little bit. They're going to jump in and be like, hey, they're going to come on your side, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
But I liked from the very beginning, I think one of the most important things that you talked about early on, as far as you were concerned about, my video, it doesn't look good, and maybe the sound isn't right. Like, you just got to post.
Right.
You just got to post, because what I've seen, and maybe you've seen it also, is that the high-end production stuff that I post will get the least views. If I do a high-end production video of me walking down the sidewalk and talking about, with the best camera in the world and B-roll stuff, that doesn't get views. Like, it doesn't even hit. For the most part, but then I'll be sitting in my office and I'll just turn around and I'll be eating a sandwich and start videotaping and chewing. And then all of a sudden it's 500,000 views and everyone's talking about how you're eating and the other people are talking about something else, It's those are the ones that pop.
Yes.
I think it's just the raw, easy video. And so I think a bunch of lawyers need to know. It's don't worry about getting the perfect lighting. Don't worry about getting perfect camera. Don't worry about the audio. Just record and post. Just give some useful information that's interesting. People love it. Read it up. And is that what you see?
Yes. I mean, if they want to. That is not for everybody. Not everybody has that capability.
Yeah.
So it's up to them what they want to
do. Oh, of course, as far as,
Yes.
You don't want the competition.
Yeah.
Right. No, I don't think they should.
It's in any field, really.
Yeah.
You have family, you have, like you said, employment, business, personal injury, criminal. I think criminal defense attorneys should post more.
It's the best.
I don't see why they don't. You're dealing with the people are there, but they're going to probably receive a lot of pushback and hate because people don't want other people to defend, quote unquote criminals. So
see that, and that's the surprising thing when it comes to criminal defense. Do you ever post anything that's outside of your area? Like, will you ever post a criminal defense kind of?
No,
commentary?
but I do represent criminals in my field. So I do represent. I would say probably half my clientele has a criminal history.
Yeah.
So I do mix in that. Oh, I helped somebody become a citizen and they have criminal convictions.
Yeah.
Oh, I helped somebody got their green card and they have crimes. So I do a mixture of. I do the immigration representation for those that have already gone through the criminal process. So I do talk about that. I talk about the family process when it comes to immigration. Are you married?
Sure.
Are you divorced? Did you get the divorce? I talk about people whose fathers who think that they're, men who thinks that they are fathers of children, but your name is not on the birth certificate. Why do you think that you're the father? You need to go do a DNA test. So I do mix in different areas of law because immigration is so versatile when it comes to tapping in those different fields. It's a big umbrella.
Yeah.
It does. But I won't specifically get into only criminal or only family. It has an immigration component to it.
Sure. Occasionally, I will do like a criminal, like a skit about whether someone, like a passenger, has to give their identification or something like that, because it's a unique thing. But what I've seen is that criminal defense, people want to know what their rights are. You know what I mean? People want to know if the police are overstepping their bounds.
Yes.
Again, another area that's just ripe for social media.
Yes.
And social media growth. Do you see a lot of like clients contacting you through that, or is it more informational? What do you
through social media?
Through social media, yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of people contact me through social media. Yes, I have a lot of people who come to me who already have attorneys and they can't get a hold of their attorneys.
Yeah,
that's a huge group of people.
And it's interesting because I get that from some of the biggest law firms. I mean, the law firms that have the billboards and they have this and they have that, and I get calls from them. They can't get in touch with their lawyer. They haven't talked to a lawyer. They've talked to a paralegal or a legal assistant or a case manager. And they just want someone that's going to help them, and be able to talk to them and give them advice, and and that's something that I like in my office. It's a policy. I mean, it's not even a policy. It is our culture. Is that new client calls, they talk to a lawyer,
right?
And that's it. And they're going to have access to a lawyer,
right?
Always.
Yes.
I mean, sure, like lawyers, we're busy. We're in taking depositions. We're in hearings, but if you contact our office. If you send us a text message or if you call us, we're getting back to you that day.
Right.
It's like unacceptable if it's wait till the next day.
Yes.
At least it's a message back saying, hey, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And I'll keep an eye on it too. Like if I see a text message come through and like I see just one of the teams is they're busy or they're in a deposition, I'll shoot an email, like a text right back saying, hey, she's in a deposition. She's going to get back to you later this afternoon.
Gotcha.
Because I just like to know that they know.
Yeah.
Because in the world of text messages, it's kind of scary. It is kind of scary. Like people want to have an immediate response, it's not. I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's a bad thing. It's like if my dad sends me a text and it's like you feel bad, you don't get back to him. Like within a few hours, like you see it, but you got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
And people get upset, but I think that's something you just got to be aware of.
Well, you have to maintain their expectations once they become a client.
Yep, of course. Of course, you got to let them know.
The client is somebody that needs to be told what the boundaries are and what the expectations are. And our experience is that once those expectations are set, as long as they're in the know of it, they're pretty satisfied.
Yeah. I have I do automated emails. I don't know if you do this, but I do automated emails that go out from me to each client. And it's usually like every 3 weeks or so, 2 weeks. Hey, if you haven't heard from us, it's because we have everything that we need.
We have
We're
that
working on your
with the
case.
legal team, not with the attorney.
Yeah.
With the legal team does it, yes.
Yeah.
Because in
Mine's
our
is
office,
automated.
the paralegal has, the paralegal in our office is the one who's a point of contact for the case.
Oh, got it. Great. Yeah. Same here, but we still, the lawyers still be able to kind of, they're involved. Listen, this has been fantastic. I mean, I'm thrilled with this podcast. I think there's so much good information, and you're like a tremendous resource for your clients. But I think also like even other lawyers who aren't practicing in your area should be reaching out to you with questions and like
Thank you.
I mean, collaborating for sure.
I don't know if you know or not, but I also wrote a book.
I didn't know that. But
yes.
That's unbelievable.
It is called Rise and Grind, My Journey to Becoming a Successful...
Hold it up so the camera can see it.
It's called Rise and Grind, My Journey to Becoming a Successful Immigration Attorney.
Wow.
And it talks about my whole story from childhood to how I got into immigration to opening up my firm the first time, not working, my struggles in law school. I was 22 when I graduated law school, so I was really young.
Yeah, super young. Wow,
super
you
young.
Excelled through undergrad, huh?
So goes through my experiences with my employers and then how I've evolved in my practice and then my firm, U.S. Immigration Law Counsel.
How if someone wanted to get a copy of the book,
yes,
how would they get it?
It's on Amazon Kindle. It's for free. Download it on Amazon.
What we're going to do is when we post this video on YouTube, we'll link it.
And I brought the book for you.
Excellent. I'm going to read it. Okay, I want to because Rise and Grind.
Yes.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
All right. So listen, how can people get in touch with you if they want to contact your law firm? So the name of the law firm and what's the best contact if they want to hire an immigration lawyer or just get advice from an amazing person.
So definitely I would ask everybody to follow us on our social medias, immigration_attorney_Saman on Instagram and TikTok. It's immigration_attorney_Sam. Also on YouTube as U.S. Immigration Law Counsel. They can definitely visit our website at www.us-ilc.com, and they have instructions if they wanted to book a strategy session with us. If you want to just reach out to us to ask us questions or to do an event, definitely through direct messaging on Instagram is the best way to go.
Outstanding. Well, listen, I'm thrilled that you were here, and this has been an amazing podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.